Well, here are the prices of for fuel. The premium diesel I can see there is €2 19 cents 0.5. Normal diesel is €2 and 14 cents 0.2. The premium unleaded is €2 and 26 cents 0.5. And the unleaded, normal unleaded, is €2 and 11 cents 0.8. But the Greek government has actually passed an €800 million help budget to help the prices from going too high. They're trying to stop the prices from going too high, and also they've passed a law to stop the owners of garages from raising their own prices, which will increase the price that the motorists have to pay. I did hear a rumour that in Germany they're paying €2 and 40 cents, but I haven't checked that out yet. Panic is starting to spread in some places in Europe. You might not know it, but what's called Brent spot is the actual price that buyers are paying if they order their oil now per barrel is actually at $141. Did you get that? $141. So those that aren't paying what's called paper oil, where they they make the bids, and then the price gets secured until the end of June. The actual price of oil has gone up to that $141 per barrel. They say if it tops 150, well, that's a major economic crisis on its way. Unfortunately, whichever way you look at it, this goes back to October 7th. Of course, the history of October 7th and the problems of Palestine go back to when the Ottoman Empire collapsed, was defeated after World War I, and all the consequences of it after that. But now what we're seeing from the October 7th massacre, where 1,200 people, men, women and children, were butchered and many taken hostage. From then, that sparked what Netanyahu referred to as Israel's 9/11, or their Pearl Harbor. And from then, the war spread throughout Gaza with the destruction of that area, Hezbollah, the Houthis, the war in Syria, and the consequences of it led to the Assad regime collapsing and him fleeing to Russia, also in Iraq. And so from then onwards they had what was called the 12-day war with Iran, where they bombed their nuclear facilities, and from then it's led to the war we're seeing now, which is leading, unfortunately, to a global economic collapse. Yeah, I know you won't read that mostly in the mainstream media and stuff, but it's the maths. It's just the maths. Do the maths. Food shortages. Food shortages more than anything else is going to lead to upheavals within society. The world is going to be forced to unite. They have to unite and stand together and face this catastrophic economic problem that is developing. Everybody's going to be affected, every single person on planet Earth. Unless, of course, you're living up in the mountains away from everyone else, or out in the woods, the forests, and you're far, far away from civilization. But then you might not even notice. You wouldn't even care. But we are headed into a major economic collapse. Yep, unfortunately.